Okay, class, I am back. We are going to go ahead. We haven't, y'all have seen a lot of the letter. We haven't really talked about it. We do have the letter S today, and the letter S says like socks. We have our big S, and then of course we have our little s, and little s says the same thing, like sandwiches. We have learned how to write the letter S. I hope, even though I wasn't able to send you all of my videos, I wasn't sure what you got in my videos. So when we write the letter S, we always start at the top of the page, and we go down and around, just like that for our capital S. And then our lowercase s, we'll start a little bit lower and do the same thing and around. It's a little hard to draw these upside down. Let me redo this one a little better. I think I'm gonna do this one about here, about halfway through. We're gonna go around just like that. Big S, little s. My little s isn't near as good as my big S, but that's okay. We have also been counting to the number 13, which the number 13 starts with the number 1, and it also has the number 3. So a 1 and a 3 make the number 13. If y'all could count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have our number 13. We all counted. Y'all, we're perfect at counting. I'm not even concerned about our counting. Then we have our letter S. It says S. Okay, we have to do this a little bit quicker, otherwise they'll won't let me post my video. So I'm gonna keep trying. We have Seabreeze the seal. All right, we're gonna listen. I need y'all to listen very carefully and pay really close attention, because I'm gonna try to ask you some questions. Okay, we're talking about this little guy right here. I think y'all have actually done a couple of pages about our seal. So, baby seal, so soft, so white, sleeping in the warm sunlight. Soon you'll swim in icy seas. How is that you don't freeze? The blubber underneath your skin God gave to you to keep you warm within. That's our poem by Cheryl Parvin. Would you like to go swimming in a water so cold that there's ice cubes floating in it? I wouldn't. But Seabreeze does. That's the name of our seal. Didn't you know we had a seal? He's our class seal. His name is Seabreeze. He does not get cold though. God has given Seabreeze a special layer of fat under his skin. The fat is called blubber. Even in cold water, Seabreeze stays warm. God gave Seabreeze other ways to keep warm also. Seabreeze lives in the Arctic, where it is always cold. It is so cold that instead of land being made out of dirt, as our land is here, much of the Arctic land is made of ice. Before Seabreeze was born, his mother swam underneath the ice and looked for a broken piece or a broken place in the ice. She then used her flippers or front feet to claw her way through the ice and around so that she could make a hole. When the hole was large enough, she pulled herself out of the water through it. But even though the mommy seal was on top of the ice, she still was under a heavy layer of snow. The mother seal pushed the snow with her flippers and body until she made a small cave inside the snow. The only way in and out of the cave or layer was through a hole in the ice, so that she could keep him protected. When Seabreeze was born, the snow and ice kept out cold wind. God also gave Seabreeze a white, furry coat to keep him warm while he was a baby. Then, when Seabreeze got a little older, he shed his white fur. That means that his baby white fur fell off. Under Seabreeze's white fur was his brand new gray coat with white rings. So if you look, maybe you can see this little guy better. On the back is also a picture. But if you look very closely, maybe not. Let me flip it back over. If you look very closely, And very carefully you'll see rings, and we're going to learn why that has rings on it. At just the right time, Seabreeze's mother began to push and scratch at the snow at the roof of the cave. Finally, she made an opening in the cave for her and Seabreeze to go out into the open ice. Seals like Seabreeze have a hard time walking on land. They pull themselves along using flippers, but they can only move slowly. In the water, though, Seabreeze and other seals like him can swim very fast. Seabreeze spends a lot of time in the water because this is where he finds his food to eat. Seabreeze likes to eat fish and other small ocean creatures. God gave Seabreeze very strong flippers. Seabreeze uses his flippers to swim very fast in the deep ocean. God also made Seabreeze able to stay underwater for much longer time than boys and girls like you, or even I can. We should try. Let's see how much we can hold our breath. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you all make it to 10? Pretty good job. Y'all are so awesome. Well, Seabreeze can hold his breath for much longer than that, 10 seconds, much longer than even I can, which mine isn't much longer than 10 seconds either, maybe like 20 or 30. God made Seabreeze this way to give him a way to swim down, down, down into the ocean floor to find all the food that he needs to eat. Seabreeze is a ringed seal. Did you see the rings on her skin? Look again, one more time, very closely. Very closely. There's some white rings. She's very gray, and on her skin, she has rings. That's where she got her name from. We cannot see Seabreeze's ears. Can you see him? He's down here. We don't see any ears. We just see a smile, right? And a mouth and a nose, 2 eyes, and maybe some eyebrows, but we don't see ears. But that doesn't mean that Seabreeze can't hear. He actually hears very well. He can hear sounds underwater. Some seals make noises underwater that sound like singing. Okay, I hope you paid really close attention to what we read, because I'm going to ask some questions. So let's talk about what we read. Why did God give Seabreeze, or what did God give Seabreeze to help him stay warm? Think real hard. If you said a layer of fat called blubber and a warm white fur when he was born, you were correct. Good job, guys. I know y'all are so smart. What did Seabreeze's mother make to keep her baby warm? Think really hard. She had to dig for it. It was really cold, and she clawed through it. Y'all are so smart. Yes, she dug through the snow and made an ice cave or a layer for them to stay in. So what happened when Seabreeze shed his white fur, his baby coat? Do you know what happened? Do you remember? Well, his white fur fell out, and it showed his new gray coat underneath. And if you can remember correctly, who can tell me what was on his gray coat? Did you say rings, circles? Little rings and circles? Well, if you did, you were right. That's why he's called a ringed seal. What do we know about Seabreeze's ears? Does he have ears? He does. He has ears. They're not like mine and yours, because we can see our ears. We can't see Seabreeze's ears. But he can hear very well. He hears extremely well underwater. Let's go really quickly over our pictures. S says S like sun. S says S like saw. S says S like ooh, spider. S says S like snake. And S says S like stop. All right, one more time. The letter S. We start at the top, we go around. Same thing with the little s. And of course the number 13 is made with a 1 and a 3. Y'all are doing so good. I'm so proud of you. I am excited to be your teacher. So even though it is kind of strange, and I get frustrated with my videos because they won't let me post them, and I have to spend long, weird hours trying to figure out how to post these videos. But, oh, I'm going to go ahead and end this video because if I make it too much longer, they won't let me show it to you. I guess the Facebook police cuts me off because I send these on, I got cold, because then I send them on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and end that, and I'll be with you back in just a second, and we're going to talk about seasons, okay? See you in a sec.